Hola, hola. Quick question before you scroll away. You've been learning Spanish for a while, haven't you? An app, maybe a class, a shelf of books. And yet, the moment a real person turns to you and says, ¿Qué le sirvo?, your brain quietly closes every tab. Yeah, I know that feeling. Give me a few minutes and I'll show you why it happens and why here it finally stops. Here's what nobody tells you. You didn't fail Spanish. Spanish class failed you. You were trained to pass a test. Fill the blank, conjugate the verb, memorize the list. But nobody at the cafe hands you a quiz. They just talk. Fast. And with their hands. So we do it the way that actually works. The way you learned your very first language. By living it. Listening, copying, getting it gloriously wrong, and laughing about it. And here's the most important thing I'll tell you today. You will not understand every word, especially at first. That's not a problem. That's the method. Don't fight it. Let it wash over you, and it starts to click on its own. Deal? We're going to have fun. Everything happens in one little barrio. A barrio is simply a neighborhood, a small corner of the city where everyone knows everyone, and everyone knows your business. A café, a market, a plaza, and the people who'll soon feel like family. Come on, let me introduce you. Vamos. That means let's go. Say it with me. Vamos. Vamos. First, meet Teo. 3 weeks ago, Teo moved here for a new job, knowing almost no one and barely a word of Spanish. Brave, honestly. He gets things wrong constantly, and that is exactly why he's the best teacher in the whole barrio. Take last Tuesday. He wanted to tell Rosa he was embarrassed. What he announced to the entire café was that he was pregnant.
Estoy embarazada.
Embarazada means pregnant, not embarrassed. But that is the whole beauty of this. Teo is you. Every single mistake he makes, you get to skip. De nada. This is Rosa. She has run this cafe for 20 years. Widowed, fiercely independent, and she treats every regular like her own family. She'll know your coffee order, your name, and your whole life story by episode 3. Listen to the little phrase she uses with the regulars.
Lo de siempre, mijo. Lo de siempre.
Your turn. Say it with me. Lo de siempre. Lo de siempre. There. You just order coffee like a regular. Down the street, Don Beto. Third generation at this fruit stall. He knows the price of everything and the story of everyone. Ask him for 1 tomato and you'll leave with 6, a life lesson and a story about his cousin. Because he speaks all day in numbers and prices, he's secretly the best shopping teacher you'll ever have.
Pásele, le doy 3 por 10. 3 por 10.
Try it with me. It's an easy one. 3 por 10. 3 por 10. And just like that, you can haggle at the market. This is Quique, Teo's very first friend. 23, dreams of being a DJ, and knows every shortcut and secret spot in the barrio. He adopted Teo on day 1. He also talks impossibly fast, so don't panic when you can't catch it yet. Here, just for you, he slows down.
¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? Relájate. Yo te enseño lo bueno.
And that's Vale. She studies tourism. She's always saving for the next trip, and she plans absolutely everything. Ask her to grab a coffee and she comes back with a 4-stop itinerary, a playlist, and a reservation. She's the one who'll teach you to talk about the future and everything you love.
¿Y si vamos el sábado? ¿Y si vamos?
This tiny critic is Mia, Rosa's granddaughter, 7 years old, at the cafe every day after school, and painfully, wonderfully honest. She speaks the simplest Spanish in the barrio. She once told Theo his accent sounded like a sad robot. She was right.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¡Mira! ¡Es Coco!
And when life gets serious, an office, an appointment, a form to fill out, there's Señora Ortega. She runs a small clinic in the barrio. She's precise, courteous, and formal. Capital F. This is the polite Spanish that opens doors.
¿En qué puedo ayudarle? ¿En qué puedo ayudarle?
That one's a mouthful, so let's take it slowly, together. ¿En qué puedo ayudarle? One more time. ¿En qué puedo ayudarle? Listen to you. You just handle a formal office in Spanish. Now, the thing that trips absolutely everyone up. In Spanish, there are 2 ways to say you. A casual tú and a polite usted. Most courses hand you a grid and wish you luck. We won't do that. You'll simply feel it. Rosa says tú to a friend. Señora Ortega says usted to a stranger. Your ear will crack it long before your brain does. So where is all this going? Here's your map. Level 1. Order a coffee without breaking a sweat. A little later, out-haggle Don Beto over the price of mangoes and win. Further on, make weekend plans with Vale, survive Señora Ortega's office. And then, one glorious day, the final boss. You understand Quique at full speed, first try. From complete beginner all the way to pro. Step by step, joke by joke. 2 rules, that's all. 1. 2 lessons a week, every Tuesday and Friday. Just show up. 2. The big one. Say it out loud. Repeat with us. Yes, on the bus, let people wonder. Speaking is a muscle, and this is the gym. And remember, if a word flies past you, let it. It'll come back, and next time it'll stay. And look how much you already carry. Let's say them one last time, slowly, together. Lo de siempre. 3 por 10. ¿Todo bien? ¿Y si vamos? ¿Por qué? ¿En qué puedo ayudarle? 6 real phrases in one single video. And you are only getting started. Here's the whole idea. You will not be scared of Spanish here. You'll laugh, you'll fumble like Theo, you'll get corrected by a 7-year-old, and somewhere in all that fun, you'll notice the wildest thing. You're speaking. Aprender con alegría. Learning with joy. So subscribe, ring the bell, 2 lessons a week, and your seat at the cafe is already saved. Nos vemos. Hasta pronto.